じゃあ始めます。Okay, I'd like to start the briefing in English, so athletes, if you want to come closer, it'll be easier to see. Thank you for coming. My name is Yoshi. I've been the head judge, I think, every time we've done this. I'll be your head judge again this year. So we're going to go through events 1 to 4. So starting with event 1. We got a bunch of questions online, and I'll answer those all at the end. And then if you have questions, I'll have a little bit of a Q&A after every event. Okay. Sorry, one more thing. I'll be in charge of the elite division, and Satoru-san will be in charge of this division. All right. So event 1. And we have Hisato-kun demonstrating for us. So event 1 will be on a 10-minute running clock. The first part A is going to be 0 to 5 minutes. So we're going to start with 20 15-calorie row. That's pretty self-explanatory, I think. 15 ground to overheads and max pullovers in the remaining time. And then once the clock hits 5 minutes, we begin part B. And one question I've been getting is you cannot touch, we're going to use the same barbell for part A and B, so only one barbell. And you cannot touch the barbell until the clock hits 5 minutes. So you can't even change the plates earlier. And then, so part B is going to be a clean, hang clean, and front squat complex, and the score will be max kilograms lifted. So basically, you cannot come off the rower. So first of all, has everyone read the rule book? I don't need to repeat everything, so maybe I'll just go Q&A style if that's faster. Any questions about event 1 off the bat? No worries. Sorry? スタートはスタートラインからですよね。Yeah, sorry. So this tape here is going to be the starting line. So we're going to start here and then go over to the rower. And yeah, I've been getting a question about, because I think it said you have to return to the starting position before going on to the second movement. I think it said that. After the rower, ですよね。戻ってきて、よく考えたらそれってなんでなんですか？Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the reason we have this rule is because we're going to stagger the barbells depending on the lane. So by having you go to the starting line and then back to the barbell, everyone has to move the same number of... no, just after the rower. To the barbell, yeah. Then you can go straight to the pull-ups, yeah. And so, generally speaking, all movements will be done facing the crowd this way. So anything on the bar, please face this way. Barbells, please face this way. Double unders and so on. Basically, only wall balls and walking lunges and stuff will be done facing that way. So anything that can be done this way, please face this way. And sorry, I forgot to mention at the beginning. So we cannot drop the dumbbells. So no dropping dumbbells, but you can drop barbells. If you drop the barbell and it bounces out of your lane, you have to bring it back into your own lane before the next rep. And there may be a situation where the bar is clearly rolling over to the next lane. In that case, the judge will stop it, to prevent injuries and so on, but the judge cannot move it back. So we might, if it's clearly rolling over to the next lane, we'll stop it, but the athlete has to bring it back before they do their rep. Any questions about the pullover? Yeah. The judge will, judges will be in charge of reminding them as well. It'll be up to the athlete as well to make sure they face the proper way, but if they forget, the judge will do their best. But I think, no, let's make it clear. So yeah, if they jump on, we have to make it face this way, yeah. There's sponsors. Yeah. Like dropping dumbbells. Like, so the dumbbells, like pretty much, yeah, as close to setting it down as possible. So not letting go until it's on the ground. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I'll see if Hisato can do it. Common questions we've been getting is like, do you have to stop at the top? And the answer is yes, you have to stop. We're gonna have the judges count when they count the reps. So like out loud, like 1, 2, 3. So if you don't hear the judge call something, something's probably not complete. One question was like, can your shoulders be behind the bar when you stop? I'm pretty sure that's close to impossible, unless you're gonna do like a front lever, but generally, あれって決まり、あれ、サトルさん、プルオーバーの上は、肩の位置は上か前って。Yeah, yeah, just to make it clear, so shoulders has to be above or in front of the bar. Yeah. Like the pullover?
Yeah, with a pullover.
Like I なんかよくありそうなノーレップ、なんかすごい心配されてて、良くないプルオーバー。良くないプルオーバー。まあ一つは多分下で腕が伸びないのは多そうかな。So he's gonna try his best. So I think one common no rep is gonna be not extending the arms in the hanging position. You have to extend your arms once at the bottom. で下で一回こう腕が伸びきらないのできそう。Yeah, so not, yeah. So if your arms stay bent, that's a no rep. Yeah, resting your arms by resting your stomach on, that's also not allowed. Anytime you come off the bar, you have to come completely off and start in the hang with straight arms. Yeah. I see what you're saying. 一瞬休憩していいですよ要はなんか飛びついた勢いで上がるのもダメかっていう質問なんですけど、いやまあそれはでもそうなんです。Yeah. Like so I think if you were to jump into it, if your arms are straight at the beginning, it's fine, I think. 多分ちょっと助走をつけたいそうなんですよ。でも腕が伸びとったら OK ですね。でも多分一回腕伸びる感じです。でも腕が最初伸びてたら OK です。Yeah. So that's gonna be tough because like his arms were bent. Yeah, and so athletes will be able to choose between that east mat and a box to put under their feet. So you'll be able to choose either one. You can even set it to like 24 if you want, but if your feet are touching while you're holding the bar, that's you can't do that. Yeah. And if you want to rest, you can come off the bar, but both hands have to come off, and then you have to start back in the hanging position. Yep. Anything else for? We good? Yeah, we will. Yeah, we've also got 70-pound dumbbells to help us out on each thing. Yeah, we're gonna have the equipment team standing on the thing so it doesn't, swing. They cannot come off until it hits 20. Yeah, they can take their feet off if they like, but yeah, but they can't come off the seat until they finish. The rower hits the number. Yeah. Not the judge, equipment team will move the rowers. Yeah, so once the athlete finishes rowing, the equipment team will move the rowing machine up like so. Yeah. You can choose between box or the east-west mat, or nothing. Yep. We're actually gonna have, if we finish ahead of time, you'll be able to come in here and choose if you want to use a box or mat. You can kind of feel that out today. And just, I guess another common question I've been getting is for the Part B complex, like if you no rep the front squat, do you have to start at the beginning or can you just redo the squat? You can just redo the squat. As long as you don't put the bar down, you can keep trying the complex. Another thing, the athlete is responsible for changing the weights and you are not allowed to ask the judge how many kilos or pounds are on the bar. That's caused big problems in the past. The athlete doesn't have to declare the weight, but the judge check at the end. Well, you should check every time they attempt so that if they fail the last one, it'll be the score before, right? Because we've had issues in the past where the athlete declares a weight and then the judge is like, no, wait. And then there's like an argument and it killed like 30 seconds. So we're not gonna have the judge and athlete speak about the weight. Oh yeah, sorry, I have to mention something very important. So as usual, we have like score sheets and then the athlete will sign to approve the score. If you don't agree with something, please don't sign. Once you score will because last year we had tons of coming up after the workout and it was pretty tough for the IT team to update the scoreboard and everything. So this year, if you don't agree with the score or something, please don't sign. And then you and the judge, your judge and the head judge of the division will discuss after the event. So if it's something regarding event 1, there will be a discussion after. So if it's like elite event 1, after all of elite event 1 is done, we'll have like a question and answer time or a discussion time. Yeah, but if you sign, that we cannot change your score anymore. So if you're like on the fence about something, just don't sign and we can figure it out later. Okay, are we good for event 1? Yeah? No worries. Any grip is allowed. Yeah, so you can use underhand, you can use mixed, whatever you like. You can use pull-up grips as well, but you can't use it in a way that'll like enhance your grip strength, right? Yeah. Cool. Anything else? Are we good? Okay. So regarding like RX division as well, are we okay? Event 1, Elite RX. Okay. So we'll move on to event 2. じゃあイベント2いきます。Yeah, so pretty, this one will be for time, 32 toes to bar, 16-meter handstand walk. This white tape here, this line to this line, the start line, this is 4 meters. And this middle line is 2 meters. So a 16-meter handstand walk or dumbbell lunge is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2 laps, however you wanna see it. So it's 4 meters. And reps, レップは4メートル区間でしたね、確か。Yeah. So, the RX が2か。So here's a key point, especially for judges as well. The RX division, where the reps will be counted like per every 2 meters. So if an athlete no reps here, they'll move back to this line. But elite division is every 4 meters. So if an elite athlete starts here and no reps here on the handstand walk, they have to go all the way back here. That's one thing for the judges. So 2 meters for RX, 4 meters for elite. Same goes for the lunges. I had a question. Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you. So during the during handstand walks and the lunges as well, so the athlete cannot touch the tape. If you touch the tape, it's going to be no rep. Sorry, the sides, yeah. So let's say I'm starting here. 久人君いいですか？ハンドスタンドを始めるときに、始めるときはもうテープ触れたらダメっていうポイントなんですけど、So if you can just remember that you can't touch the tape. So if he starts the handstand walk and he's touching the tape, that's a no rep. So completely behind, and then over here, こっちでは完全に手が越えないといけないですね。So at the end as well, both hands have to be completely over the tape. So Generally, no touching the tape. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So, like, you mean if his like back knee's touching it? Yeah. これは OK ですね。はじめは後ろに。Yeah. Yeah, if you start behind, it's cool. Yeah. And just be careful when you finish. You can't, like, if you're here, you're probably gonna have to try and reach a little bit further. We don't need full extension of the elbows for the lunges, but your hands have to be higher than your head. Yeah, so front rack won't be allowed. And the dumbbells cannot touch each other or your head. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah. Shuffle? Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one, hey? ランジ中にちょっとこうバランスとか崩してシャッフルするとするじゃないですか。戻ったら OK か、もう2メートルですよね。You have to go back to the previous line. Yeah. You have to fully extend, but you don't have to stop. フルエクステンションすれば止まんなくてもいいですよ。Yeah, that's right. 多分大丈夫だと思う。あとなんかありそうかな。バイクも一緒でメートル数に達するまで動けないです。So same as the rower, the bike, not come off the bike until it hits the required meters. If the machine breaks, I guess we'll have to stop the heat and then try and figure it out. マシントラブルがあった場合はという質問なんですけど、そのヒートを止めるのか、その人だけやり直しで、その他の選手は続けてもらう。それちょっと運営で話した方がいいですね。I'll need Nobu's check on that, the organizer. So I'll get back to you on that. In the past, yeah, we've had like a rower not work at the beginning and I just stopped the heat because I was at the beginning, but the bike's in the middle, so we'll see if we should continue the heat and have that athlete do it again later. We'll figure that out. Thank you. That's a good question. それちょっとやっとかなダメですね。Okay. Yeah, anything else? Event 2, RX, Elite? 大丈夫そうかな? For the judges, the reps are going to be different, right? Between RX and Elite, and single dumbbell instead of 2 dumbbells, etc. So judges, please just make sure you're familiar with the differences because you'll be judging both Elite and RX athletes. Okay. では、Event 3. Sorry, before I forget, so we're gonna have the judges do the same gesture for no reps. So a no rep will be a big sideways swipe. This will be a no rep. It might be 2 hands or 1 hand, but sideways is no rep. It gets really loud, so you might not be able to hear your judge. Sideways is a no rep. We're gonna do our best to count down the last 5 reps or calories. And if you're, let's say in the complex, it'll be like a no rep or a big thumbs up. So good rep, no rep. Good rep, no rep. No, this please. Yeah, because it gets confusing because then we have people count like this and they weren't sure if they were getting no reps or not. So we're gonna do everybody no rep sideways, good rep thumbs up. All right, yep. Yeah. Just don't shuffle, man. ランジの時にもうサトルさんが Right. So in English, the leg you're like coming up on, if that one moves, that's a shuffle. But if it's like boom, boom, that's okay. If your back leg shuffles a little bit and it's not forward, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, じゃあ we'll go to event 3. Event 3 is buy-in 100 double unders, and then 3 rounds of 16 wall balls, 16 box jump overs, and then buyout is 50 double under crossovers. Double unders are pretty standard. Wall ball target. So this year we've set the target so that the bottom of the target is the designated height, so 9 feet for ladies, 10 feet for men. So as long as the ball hits the target, it's a good rep. で、男性は要は上の的ですけど、細かく言うとネジより上ですよね。So men will be the higher target, but just to make it clear, the ball has to hit above the screw in the middle. Does that make sense? So see how there's 2 targets? In between the 2 targets, yes. Okay, and then double under crossovers. Everyone's good? One question I got was, can you cross first or cross second? Like either one is okay, as long as one of the double unders is crossed. So you can jump cross or cross, like it can be 1, 2, or you can go 1, 2. Just do whatever you're doing, yeah. Yeah. For judges, I had a lot of judges, they were worried about counting the double under crossovers, but actually a lot of judges find it easier because they're clearly crossing over their arms. So yeah, you can practice if you'd like, but I don't think it's as big as a problem as you might be worried about for judges. ちょっと場所だけちょっとややこしいので見せときましょうか。Sorry, so this one, the double unders are going to be in this middle square, facing this way ですね。こっち向きで、ダブルアンダーは OK として。Yeah. Double unders will be done here. ロープの置き方はしてないですね。You can put the rope anywhere in your lane. If the rope is outside of your lane, the athlete will have to bring it back in. Anytime you go outside of your lane, it's a no rep. これもテープ踏んだらノーレップですね。Yeah, if they step on the tape, it'll be a no rep. All 4 sides, yeah. 後ろも前もですね。じゃあここは大丈夫。Sorry, my mistake. Forward and backwards is okay. You cannot leave the sides, or you cannot touch the sides, yeah. It's coming. So the wall balls will be done slightly outside of your lane. So the wall balls are going to be to the right if you're facing the rig. So the athlete here will be doing wall balls to the right. Yeah, 大丈夫です。So from there, we're going box jump overs over here. So a little bit of movement, but これもうちょっとこっちですか? Yeah, it's gonna be a bit. Yeah. Okay. はい。Yeah. 完全に飛び越えるのありですか? No, both feet has to touch the top surface of the box, so you can't jump completely over. Another thing, 足横回すのなしでしたね。So sometimes people when they're なんか乗って降りるときに片足が横回るやつとなんか I think なんかこう来てなんかこう来る人いる横。Anyway, so you cannot, your legs can't go around the side of the box. So where we're gonna judge you is like, if you extend the top surface, your feet cannot go like under here. So both feet have to go touch the top surface and over the top surface, if that makes sense. Oh yeah. ステップかジャンプはしてないですね、降りるときは。On the way down, you can jump or step. Either one's okay. で、横跳びも OK ですね、ラテラルも。Yeah, and lateral is okay too, yeah? If you want to jump laterally, that's okay as well. Okay. Okay, and double under crossovers. 両方いけますか、一つ。じゃあ、お好きな方で。So he likes to cross the first one. I do it the other way. I cross the second one. But either one is okay. これってフィニッシュラインあったんでしたっけ？Okay. So at the end of this workout, when you finish the double under crossovers, you have to touch the box. We'll do our best to remind you on the day of as well. Anything else? Event 3? We're good? あと僕今急に思い出したんですけど、ハンドスタンドウォークの時に足がこう宙でこれからはみ出るのもアウトですね。接触しちゃうと危ないから。接触したらじゃあギリ OK みたいな。でも接触したらじゃあでも両者アウト。はみ出てた方がそうですよね。じゃあ両者ノーレット。Sorry, I just remembered a question that I had to answer about event the handstand walks. So do not touch the tape on the sides. But some taller athletes, if they have like wide legs, your feet might go outside of the tape. That's okay because it's too hard to judge. But if you hit the person in the next lane, then you'll be no rep. So if your feet contact someone outside of the lane, that's going to be a no rep as well. But if you fall, obviously that's already a no rep. Does that make sense? Okay. Anything? Yeah. Okay. ごめんなさい、イベント2もじゃあフィニッシュここですよね。全部基本スタートフィニッシュここ。Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that as well. So generally all workouts will finish at the start line or touch the box, yeah. Okay, event 3, anything else? We're good? All right. So on to event 4. Okay, event 4 is also for time. Hang squat clean, pull-ups, thrusters, chest to bars, overhead squat, ring muscle ups. The rings will be set so that the bottom of the rings are the same as the pull-up bar. So you'll probably be able to use the same box or mat, whatever you prefer. But we can test that out later again as well. Any questions about this? Like these are pretty common movements, so any questions about the movements in event 4? We're good? We just move the rig like forward. I mean, if like a super tall athlete ends up in the middle, I'm sure we can maybe switch lanes or something. We'll try to make it work, yeah. まあ、もしめちゃめちゃ背高い人がここになったらレーン変えたりはすると思います。はい。Yeah, yeah, you can test that out as well if you'd like. Yeah. はい。そっか、さっきイベント1と同じあれですね。Yeah, sorry. So this is going to be a bit confusing. So, like event 1, the barbells are staggered. So it'll be a bit of a pain for the athlete, but you have to come back to the start line each time. So he'll demonstrate. So we're going to start. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, hang squat clean. High hang ですね。 Okay? And then back あれで戻るんですよね。あ、違うわ。鉄棒の後か。Right. Pull-ups. で finished. Yeah, so after the bar, if you can remember it that way, after the pull-up bar or rings, whichever is easier for you, or every time before the barbell, go back to the start line. で、thruster, pull-ups, で pull-ups で戻る、right? だから鉄棒降りたら毎回来てくださいっていう感じですね。Yeah, I think it'll be easiest if you just remind yourself every time you finish the bar work, back to the start line and then to the barbell, please. Yep. The judge will, sorry, スクワットクリーンでこう勢いがある人ってこう止まる前にポーンってこう浮くじゃないですか。それは止めなきゃいけないですよね。Yeah, so we're looking for control of the bar. So once you stop here, the judge will count. So yeah, please be careful about like just popping the bar off and anything else? Event 4? We're good? We will have like a last minute briefing tomorrow morning if you have any like last minute questions. If you think of any, if you can send an email to the, whatever the email was, that would be great. So we can kind of discuss it ahead of time. And, yep. For the thruster, スラスターの1本目はクラスター OK ですよね。Yeah, so if you, for the thrusters, you can, the first one can be a cluster, even if you take breaks. Yeah. で、まあ、オーバーヘッドスクワットも1個目スクワットスナッチでもいい。And likewise, if you want to squat snatch the first overhead squat, that's okay. そうですね。Something you might forget is no dropping the bar backwards. So let's say you finish the last squat and you drop the bar backwards, it's going to be a no rep. That'll kill your time. So drop it forward and then you have to go over the bar. No, you just have to do that last rep again. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. And then event 5 will be presented at the end of tomorrow, day 1, after all the events. All right, are we okay? Just don't shuffle. All right, well, thank you for coming. It helps if everyone's on the same page. I believe there's more people, but if they can watch the video. Oh, sorry, I have to go over the questions. じゃあ今からちょっともらってた質問ちょっと答えますね。So I'm just gonna answer. We got like yeah. So some common questions that we've been getting. Well, just to clarify, like, so I'm just answering the questions that I've got. 全部はやらないです。Do you have to show up at 9:30 or can you show up before your first heat? And the answer is we need all the athletes to register at 9:30. So if you show up late, you'll miss registration. So please show up by 9:30. Well, earlier the better. Okay, when you finish rowing, do you have to put the handle back in the holder? And the answer is yes. Because we've had people just let go and that's not good for the rower. So when you finish rowing, please return the rower to the holder. If you don't, you'll have to put it into the holder before proceeding. For the hang squat cleans, do you have to fully extend your arms in the hang position? You don't have to. Hi. あれってどうなってる？はいはいはい。太ももから弾く。 ああ、ハング使ってくれん。ヒカルさんからもらった質問で。ハング使ってくれん。Yeah, I think so. I had a question. Can you like, when you're doing the hang squat cleans, when you bring the bar down, can it like bounce off your thigh? And that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. 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 少し。あ、言いましたね。そうですね。縄跳びが2つ持ってきたいっていう選手過去にいたんですけど、レーン内だったら OK です。Last year we had an athlete bring in 2 jump ropes because they were afraid like one might break during the workout. You can bring in 2 if you'd like, as long as it stays in your lane. So if you want like a backup jump rope, that's okay as well. 基本的に道具全部自分のレーンの中です。So like if you're going to use a belt or grips, everything that belongs to you has to stay in your lane. Yes? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, yeah. As long as they stay in your lane. Yeah. それぐらいですかね。Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yep. Then one. それどうなって？膝上。Yeah, no low hang. So, sorry, the question was for event 1, the complex. When you do the hang clean, can the bar come below your knees? And the answer is no, it has to be above your knees. So, we're gonna look at your kneecaps. So, above the knee. Thank you. Good one. Anything else? Yeah. Oh, can it be back here? こっちは OK ですよね。Yeah, as long as it stays in your lane sideways, we're good. It can be like front and back. This is okay if you prefer, yeah. この状態 OK ですね。Yeah, so as long as it doesn't go out of your lane to the sides, we're good. Okay, so if we're good for now, ノブさんちょうどいい。ちょっとバーベル鉄棒の高さとボックスかマット敷きたいかチェックしてもらおうと思うんですけど、何時まで OK ですか？半で30分後に日本語。長い？ OK。15分今から15分以内、25分まで。10分。Okay, so we have 10 minutes for you to kind of feel out the height of the pull-up bar. There's only one ring, but the ring, as I said, is the same height as the pull-up bar. So if you want to check it out and decide if you'd like an east-west cushion or a box, you can come in here and test that out now. Thank you. Yeah, but so, no practicing pullover, sorry. He ordered it himself. Yeah, I want one too. Jason, Yoshi. So you're on the judge squad. Thank you. Helps out. 一旦マイク切ろうかな。カメラありがとうございました。これ一旦充電とかした方がいいですかね。